Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to integrate the Idos Games SDK into your Unity project. As an example, I will start by creating a new Unity project. While it's being set up, let's go ahead and download the SDK from GitHub. You can find the SDK link on the official Idos Games platform. There are also a few game templates available, where you can see real implementation examples. But for now, we will focus on the SDK itself. The Idos Games SDK is an all-in-one backend and LiveOps solution designed for cross-platform games and apps. It combines tools for AI, analytics, user management, and monetization, everything you need to boost engagement and grow your project. The SDK is built around a modular metagame system where each part works together seamlessly to improve long-term retention and lifetime value. You have full control to enable or disable modules depending on your game's needs. Now let's click on the latest release and download the Unity package. Once the download is complete, open it. If you're importing the SDK into a new empty project, just import everything. However, if your project already includes newtons of JSON, make sure to uncheck newtons of during the import, because having two newtons of libraries in the same project will cause conflicts. The SDK has been successfully imported. Let's take a look at what we got. At the top of the Unity editor, you'll now see a new SDK button. It contains three main windows: Server Settings, General Settings, and UI Image Manager. In Server Settings, you can enter all the key parameters for your game, such as the title ID, developer secret key, and build key. You can also upload custom builds to the server directly from this window. The General Settings tab lets you choose the target platform, enable analytics, the crypto wallet, marketplace, debug login, and more. Finally, the UI Image Manager helps you easily customize UI elements in ready-made prefabs, making it simple to adjust the look of your game. Next, let's open the Idos Games SDK folder, and then go to the Scenes subfolder. Here, you'll find two main scenes, Login and Main. The login scene is used for player authentication. It also initializes several code prefabs that remain active throughout the entire game session. The main scene contains all the SDK features, and you can modify it however you like to fit your project. Please remember, the login scene must always be placed first in your build settings list. To make our SDK work properly, we need to add server data. Let's go to the Idos Games platform and click Create Web3 app. In the first window, you'll see the template section. Here, you can either create your game using a ready-made template and customize it, or upload your own project from scratch. You'll need to fill in the game name, description, and banner image. In the second window, you'll create your token. Specify its name, ticker, and token image. You can also add social links and even make your first anti-snipe purchase right here. In the start window, you will need to sign in with your Google account and connect your crypto wallet to complete the setup. Now let's click the Create button. Confirm the transaction in your wallet, wait a few moments, and that's it. Your Web3 app is ready and live on the Idos Games platform. Let's open the page of our newly created application. Here we can see the game itself, its information, token details, price, trades, and more. Now, let's run the game and see what we've got. We used a basic template which already includes all the main SDK features. As you can see, the token we just created is already visible inside the game, fully integrated and working right away. But for now, let's move on to the developer platform. Click My Titles on the right side of the screen to open the developer platform. You will see the game we just created along with its title ID. Copy the title ID and the developer secret key, then pass them into Unity, into the server settings window. Important: do not share your developer secret key with anyone. If an attacker gets this key, they can call the API on your behalf and compromise your app. Now, click Save Server Settings. Let's run the game. And remember, the login scene must be the first one in your build order. As we can see, the SDK has successfully pulled the server data from the game we just created. All the information is now linked directly inside Unity, and everything is working perfectly. On the developer platform, you can manage and edit every detail of your game, from the most basic settings like titles and descriptions to visual assets and live ops. Everything is customizable. You can also configure various integrations, choose which cryptocurrencies and tokens your game supports, adjust their parameters, and manage how they interact with your in-game economy. Additionally, you can customize your in-game store, organize catalogs, and define which items are available for players to buy or earn. Overall, the platform is highly flexible and editable. There are many features to explore. It's worth spending a bit of time navigating through them to understand how everything connects. Once you do, you will see just how much control the system gives you over your game's ecosystem. Now let's build the game and upload it to the platform. For this tutorial, we need a WebGL build. To make the result obvious, I'll add a simple image to the main scene, so it's clear this is our build. Open the SDK's General Settings window in Unity and click Save Settings. This lets the SDK compile and apply its configuration before the build. Before building, pay close attention to your player settings. You can also find the required settings in the Idos game's SDK documentation. Once all the settings are configured, choose the folder where the build will be compiled and to wait for the process to complete.
"2,000 years later."
When the build is finished, open the build folder, copy the path to the build directory, and paste it into the server settings window in Unity. Make sure you enter the path to the build folder itself, not just the project root. After that, you can upload your build either to the development server for testing or directly to production. In this case, I will upload it straight to production. You will see the logs appear in the Unity console, showing the upload progress and status. Once the upload is complete, go back to the developer platform and enable the custom build checkbox, and that's it. Your build is now successfully uploaded and ready to go. Let's open the game page and take a look. Our Unity build has been successfully uploaded to the platform. Congratulations! Everything is now connected. Your project, token, and build are linked together through the Idos Games SDK. You've just completed the full integration process, from creating a Web3 app to running your live build on the Idos Games platform.